Squirrel.
Hey, y'all. Hey, Spencer. We're swapped around again.
Huh?
We're swapped around again. Hold on.
Yep, I know you do it on purpose. Oh shit. It didn't go all the way to the end. What is up with this stuff?
I don't know, man. It's some Men in Black. Men in Black.
I don't know what to make of all this. And if it makes anybody feel any better, I can't like text a few of the people that I know, including Greg. I can't hardly call him. But anyway, House, what are you up to?
Sitting on the porch of the man cave, dude, watching the leaves fall. That's about it.
They have fallen a lot this week up here anyway.
Yeah, that's the way it is here, man. A lot of leaves has turned loose in the last week. I mean, a lot. It's been so dry here, we kind of skipped most of the fall colors. We went from green to brown.
Yes.
We had a little bit of color. We still got a little bit, but not like it. It wasn't no pretty fall. Let's put it that way.
Have you already got like food plots planted and everything?
Well, I got them bush hogged. You saw my fields I hunt on. One of them's 12 acres and the other was 28 acres. And there's a lot of grass down under. It grows up every year, and like a lot of it just briars and stuff. So I just leave it all summer and let them just grow kind of wild.
Right.
But we got a lot of grass that comes back every year natural. There's a lot of clover and stuff up under it. So the last few years, instead of me spending $1,000-$1,500 to plant them, I just leave them up right before deer season kicks in, and then I just bush hog them. That gives the deer the deer would rather eat briars and briar leaves and stuff like that. There's a lot of just small green grass. So I just take and bush hog them. That's what I've been doing the past 5 years. I just bush hog them and then cut all the briars down, and then and when you cut what grass is under it, the stuff sprouts back out. Just smaller blades of grass, and it seems to work. I've been saving between $1,000 and $1,500 a year.
Do you have any volunteers that come back? Like whenever you used to plant, I assume you planted like clover, rye, maybe brass.
Oh yeah,
maybe some winter peas, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of that ends up coming back. I mean, I don't really know what all it is, but there's a lot of clover comes back up in these fields, and it is, like I said, man, it got so costly. I mean, seeded went up, and then of course fertilizers quadrupled in price.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean it's just when my cousin passed away, he left me the hunting rights on actually 440 acres as long as we live, and but it left me to plan everything by myself and do all the work and all that stuff, which is still an awesome deal because it doesn't cost me anything for the property. But, it just dadgum every year you start. Well, it takes us if we run 2 tractors with 2 6-foot bush hogs, like this year, I got, of course, Alan run one, and my buddy Mark, he ran the other tractor, but it took them about 11 hours. Let's see. No, took 2 tractors about probably 12 and a half hours. That's about what it took to bush hog it. But like I said, it's 40 acres. So it takes a while to bush hog all that.
Yeah.
And that's taken away that I don't have to spend, which I wouldn't disc at all. I would disc about a little over a third, but still, I'd have another 8-10 hours in disking because the disking takes longer than the bush hogging. And then, the diesel fuel, the time, the expense of the seed, and here in Alabama now we can subsidize their food with corn or rice bran or whatever. So now I take about a third of the money that I would have put in the seed, and we just buy corn. We scatter corn. We don't put corn just out in a pile. we just go through and scatter it, and it takes them a while to eat it that way, but they still getting it, you know.
Man, I wish Virginia would get on with that. They will. All of that is baiting for us. We can do an established food
Yeah.
plot, but like it's got to be in the ground before whatever September something, and you can't do anything after that. You damn sure can't do corn.
Well, see, like here in Alabama, and that was the thing. I mean, me being in law enforcement, I mean, I've never hunted illegal to start with, but it would look really bad if, you know, being a peace officer, if I'd got caught doing something illegal. So I've always hunted as legal as I possibly can. And here, you know, if you could feed them, but you couldn't hunt over it till 10 days after all the feed was gone. They had to be gone. I'm talking about if you had been feeding or the game warden caught you and there was one kernel of shell corn
Right.
or anything, you know, apples, what if you were hunting, all the bait had to be gone 10 days before you hunted it. And it had to be totally gone. So I mean, it was, if you got caught hunting over bait, it was like $350 fine. And you know, that went against your hunting license. If you got caught so many times in a certain period of time, you would actually lose your license, like the first time for a year. Second time was like 3 years. And if you got caught again, you could possibly lose your license indefinitely. You know, you just couldn't ever hunt anymore. So,
Man,
and you know, there,
ours is a $700 fine. They take all your equipment and you definitely lose it for that year. What
yeah.
the? I need to move to Alabama. Alabama's way.
Well, see, we fought that for a long time here, and the bad part was, like, and don't get me wrong, I'd rather people not have to deal with a whole lot of rules and regs and all that. Um, I mean, we got one game warden for this entire county that I live in, and I mean, this is a big county. We got one game warden, and you know, yeah, he was catching people all the time, but he was catching probably 1/50th of the people that was hunting illegal.
Right.
And instead of concentrating on the people that were not hunting and poaching and stuff like that, they're going around like shooting fish in a barrel, finding people hunting over bait. And you know, that put us legal hunters at a disadvantage. I mean, it just really did, because you know, it didn't matter what I put out. If the guy across the field from me on the other property, he's putting out a truckload of corn, he's drawing my deer over to him.
Yeah.
And it put me, not only him at an advantage, it put me at a disadvantage. And you know, it got old. I mean, I got to where I didn't enter a lot of these local bait and tackle stores, or even the stores around, just the convenience stores, to try to draw in customers. They would, you know, if you killed a good buck or whatever, something, if you had just a successful hunt, you could go by, they would take your picture, put it on the wall, kind of like a wall of fame for hunting, and they would have like a big buck and a big doe contest. Well, I used to enter those, and you know, especially when I was just bow hunting a lot, they'd have one for archery and one for gun season. And one year I was in it on the big doe contest for the archery. The last day before gun season started, that's when they would pay out, and the way they gauged that was what the deer weighed. Well, I had it beat. I'd killed a big doe for our area. That deer weighed 164 pounds on the hoof.
Holy
All
cow.
right. Yeah, she was a big old topped out doe. And like I said, killed her with a bow. And the last evening that before they were going to pay the money out that night, there was a guy came in, had a big doe in his truck, and it beat my deer by 1 pound. It weighed 165 and mine was 164. I'd killed mine a couple of weeks before that. Well, when they hung his deer up to weigh it, there was about a handful of damn dried yellow corn fell out of this thing's mouth. So 100%, it was eating in a damn corn pile when he shot it. Yeah, so 100%, he was hunting illegal. I mean, he was hunting illegal. And the guy that owned, it was actually a like a Chevron store. That part of the store, the guy owned both of them, but it was part of the store was an archery shop. And he was the one doing the whole contest. And I told the guy, I said, "Hey, look, dude, yeah, he's got me beat by a pound, but you know, he's, you know, the 100%, dude, he's hunting over a corn pile." "Well, how you know?" I said, "Well, there's a handful of corn fell out of the thing's mouth when you weighed it." "Well, I seen that." but that don't mean he's hunting over a corn pile. So I walked over to the guy. I said, "How big's your pile of corn?" Well, I put 50 pound out a couple days ago. So he admitted he was hunting over corn. I looked at the old boy that run the archery shop. I said, "Okay." He goes, "Well, I mean, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying." And that he paid the other old boy. It was like $600 was the prize money, but it cut me out because I'd hunted legal, and the other boy hunted illegal. And I'm like, dude, I'm done. I hadn't been in another contest yet. That's been
it
15 years.
it ain't the money, it's the moral of it. $600 ain't nothing, but it's
Yeah. Well, my deal with it was, that'd be like if we were playing poker and you were bragging about being a poker champion, but yet I got dealt the cards I got dealt, and then you got to dig through the deck and pick out the ones you wanted.
yes.
So I mean that ain't exactly how it works, but anyway, that's I just learned a lesson about entering those contests. But all that is, man, the deal about not wanting you to bait, all that is about revenue. That's all.
Yep.
It's all about the mighty dollar, because they're making too much money writing the citations. And see, like here, they argued for years and years and years. Oh, you can't bait. Oh, you can't do this and that, unethical. Da 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 da. Well, magically, it became a whole lot more ethical when they decided that instead of just writing some tickets for people hunting over bait, we can monetize it, and for an extra $15, you can buy a baiting license, and that makes it well and good and okay. It's no longer, as long as you can fork over $15 to the state of Alabama, it's no longer unethical for you to hunt over a pile of corn big as a dump truck.
Yes. Well, I mean, that's kind of like fishing here. There used to be like no treble hooks, and now there are treble hooks if you
Yeah.
pay amount and everything. Whatever. Hey, I see Cowboy is in the chat. Cowboy's gotten on my shit list here lately.
What's he doing? Talking like basic knowledge, and that's breaking you down, or what?
Yeah, that's what it is. Look, Parker's in there too. What's up, Joe?
I'm
So
gonna see if I can see chat. I don't know if I can.
I can see the chat. I cannot see how many people we have like watching or anything right now because I'm doing it on the phone. Damn, where'd he go? I guess he deleted himself. Maybe he'll be back in a minute. But anyway, the reason why we didn't have a live show today is number one, because I'm packing to go down to Alabama. I'll be in Alabama tomorrow. And number two, because it's really hard to line up live guests. Well, at least, hold on. Let me let Greg back in. Look, there he is.
It's just not meant for me to see live chat. I just can't see it with this phone. So,
Well, anyway, I was just saying to everybody that I'll be in Alabama tomorrow afternoon. And
yep.
Actually, Mark Green and Rebecca Green may show up. It's possible Parker will show up. I don't know if Joe has said anything to Pat, and if possibly Pat may show up. I don't know. Flat Rock may end up being there. Who knows at this point? Roger and Peyton Williams are probably going to come. And
I
anyway,
mean, and for everybody's info, we're not doing like a major outing.
yes,
We're just kind of having a hangout amongst. It
yes,
started out Spencer and Anthony was coming, and it kind of blossomed into a few people found out they were coming, and everybody's just wanting to come say hey. So look, we're not doing a major outing. We're just excluding anybody from. It's just kind of a
shut up, Robert.
hey, look, we're gonna build a fire out here. We may have like a 3-day school on building fire.
Good. Are you going to teach it?
Yeah, I watched Mr. Jim start that fire with the 2 popsicle sticks, and one of them still had a popsicle on it.
Damn, Mister Jim is the shit. And
Well, yeah.
Misty can't be on the show right now because she has a cold sore the size of Kansas, according to her. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just so everybody knows.
You know what happened? She bit somebody with them damn vampire teeth that didn't need bit. She's got tainted.
Either that or she attacked JR and he wasn't aware of it and he accidentally like gave her the 5-finger slap right up aside the mouth. I mean, it
Yeah.
could.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Pat, you're not coming? Damn it. I was hoping you were. I look forward to meeting you more than Parker. I at least wanted to try some of your food.
That's
Man,
what I was thinking. I was like frowny face. Man, that woman can cook. I don't know how Joe don't weigh 750 pounds, like
uh,
needing one of them bariatric wheelchairs.
she was a professional chef. I'd like to talk to her and get her thoughts on different things.
Man, Joe was showing me the other day on video chat. They picked a bunch of
What does that
look at
mean?
there.
What does that mean? The Doobie method is boss. What does that even mean?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess maybe you burn your lip on a doobie or something. I don't know.
5-finger death punch.
No doubt. But no, man, Miss Pat and Joe, they went over at my house and picked, I don't really know how many gallons of muscadines they picked in about 20 minutes and carried a bunch home. And Miss Pat's been making jelly. And oh my God, I don't know how many pints of jelly she has made.
Oh, he's saying the Doobie method. He's saying where I did the fire roll method.
Yeah, where you roll it up.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. The Rudiger roll. I call it the fire roll because I'm a damn redneck. But anyway, yes.
Is that where you put the cotton and put the ashes in it and roll it with pressure?
Yes, you don't have to use cotton. You don't have to use ashes. You can take, like, for example, you can take a yucca leaf and let it dry out in the sun, and it'll work in the wintertime, but you got to let it dry out in the sun for a day or two. And then
Yeah.
whenever you scrape the pithy part of the leaf off, you're left with all of those fibers. Well, they're kind of silky. You can use those, and you can use chuga, which is a type of fungus. You can use certain barks. If you pick, what is that plant that grows all over everything? Kudzu. If you let no stop that damn lighter will not work if it gets cold enough and the fuel inside it condensates. The lighter is not everything. And besides, we're talking about what.
Put it right under there for just a little bit. And then poof.
The point is learn how to do it. If you don't have a damn lighter on you, house, be quiet.
See, that's why you got to prepare before you go.
Look, Joe's like, got to go. The Cowboy game is coming up. Why? They're going to lose. Why are you watching them? I don't know why you're a Cowboy fan. Anyway.
No doubt. I wonder who they playing.
Duct tape on a Brillo pad. Well, duct tape itself works really good, George White. And Brillo pad works good once you get it hot enough, once you get it going. But Brillo.
I showed them that, Al. That's Alan. George White, that's my buddy Alan. Y'all all seen Al on here with me. But yeah, that's Al. Yeah, his real name's George Allen White. But yeah, that's Al. We just don't call him George, so he's George on here.
Not chuka. Ain't a train. It's a mushroom. It's whatever. It's chuga. It ain't a train. Whatever. Shut up, squirrel. Anyway, yeah, there are other stuff that you can use for it, and eventually I'll do the bow drill where everybody can see it. But last time I tried to do it live, there was too much moisture in there, and then my damn bowstring broke. But whatever.
What was you using for a bowstring?
That is bank cord, number 8 bank cord, which makes the greatest bowstring ever. And also, if you're gonna have to carry, if you're taking up space anyway with some kind of cordage, understand that that stuff, the textile or the tensile strength of bank cord is almost on par with like paracord, but it's thinner. So you can pack more of it. And it's got like the tar coating on it. So it's really grippy. And bank cord is the shit for like survivalist kind of things, in my opinion. It's not fine, chaga, whatever you're saying. Look, hey, do you want to get your ass on here and tell me in person how it sounds? Because you can. You can get on
Put
here and
put your Halloween mask on. Put your
yeah,
mask on and jump on here.
and you can tell all of us how it sounds or how it's pronounced. Come on, come on.
She can do like Kane did the other day. She can like pop back and forth with different costumes.
Cowboys are playing the Eagles. I used to be a Washington fan. I'm not an NFL fan anymore. No, there, that one. I just fuck all the football and the politics and all of that kind of stuff. I'll still say screw the Cowboys, but if Cowboys were playing Eagles, that'd be a tough call for me. I mean, I'd almost rather see the Cowboys beat the Eagles just out of respect than the Eagles win. But anyway, Flat Rock, there you are, brother. Hey, Flat Rock, I was just telling everybody that I'm coming to Alabama and you might possibly be there this week, whether you are or not. You can tell everybody. But anyway, so Greg, what are we going to do this week? What are we going to do?
I really don't know. I mean, I hang out, sit out here on the porch, and see if something snatches you over the railing or something. I don't know.
We got just as good a chance there at your place,
Hmm.
like going out in the woods, don't we?
Yeah, something like that. Probably won't be as dangerous as that stuff that Noble was doing this week, staying up there at the hunter kill site by himself in his truck all alone in the deep dark woods.
Oh, please. Everybody, first of all, kudos to Mark for doing that. And Mark Newbill with Sawdust Beast is, I guess, participating in a show that's going to be coming out from Small Town Monsters about the Beast of LBL. But I personally, I love LBL. I've been there a bunch. I've been to the kill site. I'd camp at the kill site. The kill site doesn't bother me. I think everybody, especially in the past 2 weeks, have you seen how much stuff is on YouTube about LBL in the past couple weeks because of Halloween? Give me a
Man,
break.
yeah, I saw what is that? Dadgum. There's a woman, they do the Hellbent Holler. Did you see that? There was something on them. They've been up there like the
Yeah,
last week or so, right before Halloween. They had a thing on YouTube I watched yesterday, day before one. They were up there walking, stomping through the woods.
yeah. That's normally what they do. Anyway, uh, but I'm telling you, the LBL, y'all, if you haven't ever been to LBL, first of all, LBL is one of the most beautiful national parks. It is a national park, isn't it? I
Yeah,
think
yeah, it's federal park.
yeah, that's what I thought. But anyway, it's one of the most beautiful national parks I've ever been to. But you're an asshole, Spencer.
I mean, it looks a whole lot like where I live. I mean, it's just that our hills and hollers are a whole lot higher and deeper than theirs are, but it looks a whole lot like where I live.
Well, I just my only point is if you listen to anybody talking about Bigfoot, apparently LBL is like if you go there and you just drive through, like you're gonna see 20 Bigfoot and 3 dog men and 5 ghosts on the way.
Yeah,
And I've been going there and camping out for the past I don't know 4 or 5 years, and LBL is beautiful. It does have some really impressive activity at certain times of the year and all that kind of stuff, but it's nowhere near as like spooky or just crazy as everybody makes it sound. I love LBL. I love going there.
yeah, yeah. I like it. It is spooky. It's creepy in some of the places, especially middle of the damn night, and there's not a light within miles. But yeah, it's kind of creepy to me. Just riding through there, looking at although home sites, it's just like been deleted.
Yeah,
They're just gone.
yeah. Some of that is the more creepy part of it, And I will say this too: I'm very glad that Small Town Monsters got someone like Mark
Yeah.
and Larry, to talk about LBL, because Mark and Larry know more about LBL as far as like paranormal or cryptic stuff goes. They know more about that than most any of these other people that are getting on there making shows about LBL all the time. I mean, they have been going there. Mark and Larry, together, have hunted cryptid stuff there for years now, and like just going out in the woods by themselves in the middle of the woods, setting up a camp in the middle of the woods, and they have really put in the work. They really, really, really know LBL very well. So does Bama, and so does Rodney Beasley. They just so does Mark Maycheck. So does Kumbo. But I mean, there needs to be people like that talking about the subject on a big prime time kind of show to, like, you know, shed the real light on it instead of everybody, oh, it's so spooky. Hello, Henry White. Anyway, so y'all, we did not do a show today because we're still trying to put together all of the evidence from whenever Misty and Sherry and Donna and Caitlin, all of them were down there at Greg's last time. That's gonna have to be a future show. It just sometimes it takes a while to put all this stuff together. And a few of us are going to Greg's this week, and we'll probably do a couple lives from Greg's this week. I don't know. I'm going down there on Monday. The main people will get there on Tuesday or whatever. We'll be there through Wednesday, I think. So we'll probably do a couple lives from down there and everything. But we just wanted to jump on y'all and explain everything to everybody and say that we're going to be doing a couple lives, and that's why we didn't do the show today and everything. And also, we have, at this point, we have been looking at this stuff for a few months now. At this point, we are probably locked down for doing the meet and greet in spring, probably the end of March, somewhere right in there. We still have to get an exact date, and the location might very well be somewhere close to LBL. Let's just say that. We're still looking. But anyway, just trying to give y'all a heads up on that. Yes.
Yeah. Well, and everybody, the main problem is, to get an area big enough where we can have enough room for everybody, because most of the, he knows my name tag. Hey,
Shush.
look, I ain't got my glasses on. I can't say. I may have misspelled it. I don't know. Anyway, what it is we're having trouble finding an area where we can have enough room for enough
Yes.
people together in a big group, because we could get a campground in a lot of these parks, but they've got so many stipulations and regulations that, like, you can't have but a couple of vehicles per campsite. You can't have but so many people per campsite. And even if you got like a big group area, you're limited on the amount of people in the group, like maybe 30 people in one wad
Yep.
at the same time. Well, I
Yes.
hope, like everything, that we draw a whole lot more than 30 people. And hell, I don't want to have, well, we only have, we got 28 here, so two more can come stand with us. The rest of y'all's got to go over there. No, that ain't what we.
Yeah.
So it's very limited on what we can do with because of all the different areas and their rules and regs, and apparently a lot of these parks, they just come up with their own rules and regs. There's just nothing really standard. You have to find out who'll let you do what.
Mr. Ronnie, how you doing, sir?
Look here, there's Mr. Tucker.
How you doing,
Mr.
bud?
Tucker, Mr. Tucker don't live too far from me. He lives probably about an hour and a half from me.
Ronnie's been out to LBL before. He and I had a good
Mm-hmm.
time. You
Yeah,
charging?
yeah, I got talked to.
What am I I'm not charging for anything.
The
No,
only
no, no.
thing
Hold on.
people have to.
Are you talking about the meet and greet? Wait, hold on. Let me let me say this. Uh, if we do the meet and greet at LBL, there is X amount of price that has to be paid to rent like the private campground. I'll pay for that. A lot of us will pay for that, but it is no charge to anybody to show up. There will never be any charge for anything as far as the Bigfoot stuff goes. If people are charging y'all, I can understand somebody charging for like food. If food is brought in or something like that, or somebody, whatever, selling merchandise, or if somebody has private property and they're like, hey, it's 25, $30 for somebody to show up. But if y'all are paying money to go see like evidence of boogers, don't. don't don't there's
Shit. I
no
feel like I
charge.
ought to be paying him to listen to my goofy self.
Yes, yes, yes. I feel like I ought to just be handing out like $5 bills to everybody that comes. This is like, thank you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna charge $5 for autographs and see if I can get more or Squirt can get more.
You're probably gonna lose, brother.
I know, damn it. I know.
Yeah, yeah, yep. I'm afraid. I'm afraid you're probably gonna come up short. You may be able to buy a damn ice cream
Look
and
at
a cheeseburger or
look,
something.
look at her. Just because she don't want to get all dolled up and wear a bra.
Oh no, 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 no! You ain't getting out that damn easy.
She's serious.
You don't have to wear a bra on the show anyway.
Yeah, can't nobody see
I
that
mean,
low.
I'm not. I don't have one.
You don't?
Mm-mm. No, they.
Uh,
I mean, you know, I guarantee if you took a poll right now, they'd tell her she didn't have to wear one.
no, I guarantee you everybody would say she. The women would be like, hell no, you don't have to wear one. The guys would be like, please, no, don't wear one. And everybody, the camera don't go that low anyway.
That's right. That's right. It's just when she stands up and gets something over top. I mean,
That's right.
hey, as long as somebody didn't have their 3D glasses from the movie theater, we'd be all right.
Ow. There's been more food. That's right.
Yeah.
There's been more food than booger activity, too, normally.
Well, yeah. But there again, that's what we keep telling everybody. We look, we ain't doing a meet and greet trying to say, hey, we'll get you a Bigfoot experience. No, only damn thing we'll guarantee is that by God, you're probably gonna have the most fun you've ever had on a camp out, and you may
And,
have sore ribs for 3 or 4 days from laughing. So
and
that's it.
there's a possibility, depending on the location, of what happens and everything. And if we go to LBL, y'all, they're definitely there at LBL. 1000%. They're there at LBL.
Yeah.
There is a chance
Oh yeah.
that stuff could go off, that stuff could happen, but that's not the point of a meet and greet. The point of a meet and greet is for everybody to just like stand around and eat a bunch of good food and get to know everybody. And we cut up and we laugh and we tell stories and all that kind of stuff. uh there might be a couple people that like drive around in the middle of the night and look for stuff. There might be a couple people that go out and do calls or whatever and see if anything happens. But the point of a meet and greet is just literally for everybody to meet each other. If you want to see the real deal, you have to go out in very small groups and you have to go to select locations at certain times. That's been my experience anyway. You can't just walk in there. You can't just walk into LBL at any time of the year and do a call and expect results. It don't work that way.
Mm-hmm. No,
Yeah,
that's the reason everybody says we're going Bigfoot hunting instead of we're going Bigfoot looking.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Golly, Misty, well, the trip we went on up there to Daniel Boone, how much food got to eat? Oh my God, it's a wonder everybody there didn't gain 5 pounds in 3 days.
Anyway, we're gonna plan for spring, probably end of March, maybe beginning of April, just so everybody knows. And as soon as we nail it down, we will give you exact dates, and we will try to nail it down within the next month or so. So everybody has a good like 3-4 months to schedule if you want to or whatnot. But anyway, that's where that is right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, end of March, first part of April, first week or two. Depends on how Easter falls. But hey, like I said, we're having this is gonna be a birthday extravaganza because April the 11th, I'll turn 50, and Mark Green's wife, Rebecca, her birthday is April the 9th. She turns 50. So she is two days older than I am, but we both turned 50. April 9th, April 11th. So
Huh.
yep,
Rebecca
I'll
looks
be
way better.
officially old.
Rebecca
I
looks
will
way
be
younger.
old. Oh yeah, I've got a lot of high mileage. I
What did
mean, so
what did Indiana Jones say? It's not the years, it's the mileage, it's the wear, something like that.
yeah, I always tell everybody it ain't the years, it's the weekends.
That's true too. Anyway,
Yeah,
so y'all, the only reason we went live was to explain to everybody why we didn't have a show this week, and we will try to do one next weekend, but we're gonna do one or two lives from Greg's and everything. And if something kicks off, I mean, maybe if we have like a lot of stuff to talk about, which we're gonna have a bunch of people there, so you don't know. If anything pops off, then we'll do a show on that and have everything uh going so that everybody can see. But that's why we didn't do a show this week, and we're doing this. And then in the next couple days, we're going to be down there in Alabama, and we're going to go live at some point. So just look for that. If anything happens, might be in the middle of the day, most likely going to be at night, whatever. We'll see, right?
yeah. We tried to get Misty to come. She just can't pull it off.
The show you had to tell wasn't having a show. Shut up, squirrel. I don't even know what she's talking about. Flat Rock. Mr. Browning. Mr. Browning's in chat. Hello, sir. Uh,
Look at there. There's old Barry.
Flat Rock, are you gonna make it up to Greg's this week? I already told everybody you might possibly. Pat and I'm still look, there's I'm still upset that Pat ain't coming. I wanted to try her damn food.
No
It,
doubt. Hey, that woman can cook, buddy. She can do it.
I believe it. I'd like to try it. I'm hope.
Hmm.
Oh, look, Flat Rock said I'm hoping to get up there.
Good.
Cool, cool.
Good. I'll save you a chair right by me, Flat Rock. We didn't eat much, but we'll eat good. Let's put it that way. I'll make us a big pot of chili. It's supposed to get back a little cooler, but we'll probably cook one night, maybe some pork chops or something. We'll let Spencer get out here on the grill and work his magic. Y'all, he may struggle with building a fire, but the boy can actually cook. Now I've eat his ribs, and when I
Uh,
tell people down at Mark Green's, he took a barbecue grill that probably most salvage yards wouldn't even accept it because there was not enough left of it other than like a few pieces of scrap aluminum and some rust holding hands. And he cooked some of the as good of ribs as I've ever eaten in my life. And I swear to God, it was like using two aluminum cans and a birthday candle to cook over. And I'll be
it
damned if he didn't pull it off.
it kind of was. Hey, Flat Rock, squirrel. Damn it! Stop it, yo.
Yeah.
Flat.
Yeah,
You look,
I know. I know. I think Mark and Rebecca is planning on coming Tuesday. Gonna come up because I know Rebecca's off. I think he said on Tuesdays
uh,
anyway. So
yeah, yes, I think Mark and Rebecca are coming on Tuesday. Roger and Peyton will be there on Tuesday. We'll already be there. So like Tuesday is the day. We'll probably go live on Tuesday, most likely.
yeah,
White House class, Greg. Shut up, Parker. Parker. You look, stuff like this is why you're not
Yep.
invited to other things. Look, stop, Parker. Anyway,
Man.
all right. Well, we just wanted to jump on and say hi to everybody. We're gonna get off here and everything because it's getting late in the evening my time, and I still got to pack so I can go down there tomorrow morning. I got to leave here at like
Yeah.
5 a.m.
Don't forget you down peanut butter infused underwear to sleep out here on the porch.
No, you never get invited to Alabama. No. We cannot. You can come
Hey.
to the LPL meet and greet, but you're not coming to the super secret squirrel hideout handshake. Got to have a Dakota ring thing to Alabama. No.
Oh my God! Listen at him.
I can throw you in the
I'm on.
next.
Him and Leanne's gonna have to come over here one day.
Brownie.
Oh
Yeah,
Lord.
Man. Hey. Next time we do an Alabama thing, yeah, I will reach out and see if you can do it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That's it for this week's Inside Baseball thing. And
Yeah.
that's the end. Thank you very much. Oh, wait, this thing says new comments. What?
You say new NEW or NUDE? Nude comments or new comments?
Stop it. NEW. Other church buddy reaching over the fire, opening the pot. Remember? Oh, yeah.
That's
was
that's when Anthony about
Anthony.
caught on fire.
Go ahead, Greg. Greg.
That was pretty priceless. I mean, I'm standing there by the campfire. Mark and Larry sitting around in their chairs, and Twan's over there doodling around with. He had some oil or something in his pot, and it's like the world's tiniest Dutch oven. It was like had little tyke stamped up.
It was
Had like it had like little tyke stamped on the side.
It was like,
and I didn't realize that. Apparently, yeah, Little Tikes makes a cast oven, but apparently it come with this damn, it came with this damn Barbie easy bake oven or something. But anyway, he had this thing sitting in these rolling fire and this coals sitting there, and it's just glowing. Well, he goes to pull the lid off of it, and this thing goes to bellowing just like a black smoke, and the smoke's got a green hue to it. And I looked at it and I said, that's the way it looks right before it explodes. And it goes, woo! And it's just like a mushroom cloud of fire rolls out.
No, y'all. Anthony reached for the lid and he lifted, he cracked it a little bit. And this green cauldron goblin color smoke comes out. And Greg goes, that's just the way it looks. And Anthony picked up the lid. And as Greg is right before it explodes, and it goes, foof. And we all jumped back. It was giant. It was like a new.
Yeah, I really thought Anthony was going to be minus like some eyebrows and eyelashes and everything.
Yes.
Yeah. Green, just note to self: green smoke is bad.
and Twan was the one that was at the campfire at LBL. I forget how many times ago it was, and we had this stupid fucking folding stove. Well, this folding grill that he had gotten, and he was so proud of this thing. And we were trying to work on it and get it working over the weekend, and it kept going out and everything. And he lit it in front of everybody, and then it went out. And while the pilot was still going, he was trying to unscrew the gas bottle. And we're all like, no. We're all like, tackle him and everything. He's like, what? I'm like, leave it alone, you jackass. You're going to blow us all
up. I mean, it's just fire and flame.
Anthony.
I mean, nothing important. It's just fire.
Yeah. Anyway, y'all, we're out of here. And we do live in Alabama in just a day or two. Okay.
Hey, I can't see it. How many folks we have in here with us?
I have no idea. I can't see neither.
Wow. Heck, we gave them 45 minutes and 10 seconds of entertainment today.
Damn, we did. Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Watch us go. Son, we can stretch nothing into something. Watch us.
You wait till we get the live thing. If we get the live thing going with Mark and Flat Rock and Roger, all of us, I mean, there's going to be like 10 of us or so. If we get all that going, that's going to be like a 3-hour live stream. But whatever.
That'll
This
be all
is
right.
precursor.
We're not even restricted to one live stream per day either. We may do multiples. We may do play by play. We may be even me and Spencer may even do a live from one of my shooting houses or something. I told him he could get riding with me over here to the fields and hunt. He can be my cameraman.
I'd like to do something like that. I mean, even if it's just like nothing Bigfoot related, but just like so everybody can see like one of the fields.
Yeah.
And
they look pretty right now since they all been bush hogged.
Yeah.
Look really good.
We'll probably do something like that. And Lord help you if we go to Coombo's. If we go to Coombo's, maybe we'll do a live from there.
Yeah. Well, I don't guess we got a whole lot of restrictions.
No.
So
not at this point. We're just winging it.
Yeah. Chicken winging it.
Yeah. Good night, everybody. See y'all tomorrow or Tuesday. Bye.
Yep. See y'all.
Squirrel. Hey, y'all. Hey, Spencer. We're swapped around again.
Huh?
We're swapped around again.
Yep. I know you do it on purpose.